Hello everyone, this is Dude Dreamer. So yes, today, during my break from work, in my car, I want to talk about the next episode of Death Battle. And it's a battle between two iconic PSA mascots. One that talks about fighting crime, and one talking about preventing forest fires. You have McGruff the crime dog versus Smokey the bear. And I know there are people out there who are kind of scratching their heads on, who are they? Which it's for good reason, because Smokey the bear and McGruff the crime dog has been around for almost over 40 years. Mostly been shown around like the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. So not a lot of people were born during that time. I mean, I was born during that time, so I've seen them a lot during commercials. And as far as I know, it's mostly shown in the US. So not many people live in the US, so they don't even know who these guys are, you know? So I can see why people are a little confused and scratching their heads about this. But the thing I want to say is I think that ScrewAttack did the right thing when they announced this battle, that they announced the voice actors first. Well-known voice actors. You have Christopher Sabat, who's known for doing the voice of Vegeta and Piccolo in the Dragon Ball series. And you have Chris Rager, who's known for doing the voice of Hercule Satan in the Dragon Ball series. So I think they did the right thing to introduce the well-known voice actors and then go into talking about who's going to be facing. But people like me, who's very nostalgic, would know who they are. As for new people and people outside of the US, probably not. And I think I also saw Yoni Mates, who lives in the United Kingdom, knows who they are. So I have to assume maybe they also know, the UK knows who these two characters are. But anyway, what's very interesting about this battle as well, not just because Christopher Sabat and Chris Rager are going to be the voice actors for this, but this is going to be the first time that Death Battle is going to showcase a battle in Flash animation. And Blind Ferret Studios is going to be the one doing this episode. And I saw a little sample of what's to come, and it looks pretty awesome. We just see McGruff the crime dog. I'm really interested to see what they have for Smokey the bear pretty soon. We probably will see it down the line. And I think it's a great step that they're actually going to try something new. And if it goes well, we might see more episodes in Flash animation where it's actually hand-drawn, kind of like, you know, like a cartoon style type of thing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Now, as for who I think is going to win this battle, I'm not going to take this seriously. Mainly because I think it's not really a big, huge, serious battle. I think it's going to be an entertaining battle. Probably on this, almost on the same level as Chuck Norris versus Segata and Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool. I think it's going to be around that line. So, I don't know. I guess for fun, I would say, nah, I'm not going to predict who's going to win. All I know is it's going to be a fun episode. That's going to be my prediction. It's going to be a fun episode, and I think it's going to be very successful. And for those of you who want to say, oh, let's analyze these, I'll say this much. McGruff the crime dog is sort of like a private eye detective, so he has some good deductive reasoning skills, and some people who has deductive reasoning skills are good in hand-to-hand combat. Some of them. You know, think of Sherlock Holmes. And if you ever seen the movie with Robert Downey Jr., he is a nasty fighter, you know. So let's assume that McGruff is like that. And as for Smokey the bear, he's a bear. He's big. And he has a great keen sense of smell. So does McGruff, because he's a dog. And he wields a shovel so he can take out fires and whatnot. So with that being said, I could say that in terms of deductive reasoning and strategizing goes to McGruff. Physical strength and speed, because bears are really fast, goes to Smokey the bear. But again, I'm just going to watch this for my amusement. If you guys want to predict who you think is going to win, feel free to leave the comments down below, guys, because I like to know what you guys thought. And maybe in about a week or two, I'll do a video where I read your responses, and I'll give you guys a shout out of those who I read their predictions on who they think is going to win. But please don't make it into like a big huge story, because I want to give people a chance. I want to be able to get a chance to read other people's comments. So keep it like maybe like 2 to 4 sentences. You know, not a big, huge novel, guys, okay? So I'm going to do that for you guys. So, like I said, feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. We got to discuss and debate about it. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also make sure you press that bell so you'll be notified when I put new content. And I want to give a big shout out to Joseph Larson, who is part of Apartment B1 Productions. He does reviews, not just movie reviews, but does wrestling reviews as the wrestling fan. And he does an awesome job, and he's very funny, guys. So please go check his channel out. His links in the video description, and you can see the links beside me. His link is over there. My link to subscribe to my channel, and a playlist to check out more of my work if you like to check him out. All right, guys. So yeah, tell Joseph that Do a Dreamer sent you. All right, guys. So this is Do a Dreamer, and can't wait to see this. Always dream big.